Hey besties, and welcome back to my channel. So I had to pull up on you guys with another video because y'all been in my DMs heavy on Instagram, and I know how you girls like to tussle. So I'm here, I'm back, let's talk. So shout out to everyone that is in flight attendant training right now. No matter what airline you are training with, I'm so proud of you. You did it, girl. Keep doing it. Get those wings. And if you come into the company that I work for, thank you for boosting my seniority. Also, I saw that hiring just opened again today. So I'm just saying, like, get in where you fit. Y'all, my right hand been itching. Money's coming. Opportunity's coming. Thank you, God. I want to talk to y'all because some of y'all been graduating and y'all been hitting me up with some stuff, some stories, some scenarios, various airlines. And let's talk about flight attendant boundaries. Let's talk about setting your boundaries as a flight attendant. Some of you guys haven't had the best first crew. Some of you guys haven't had great crews. And I'm sorry, but just know that if you ever fly with me at the airline that I work with, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna teach you everything that I know that I can teach you within the duration of that trip. But I want to talk to you about setting your boundaries, right? This is really, as a flight attendant, but also as a person. Don't allow anybody to demean you. Don't allow anybody to give you less or treat you less than you treat yourself. I say all of that to say, like, you're a new hire, right? Let's say y'all on a layover and the crew want to go out and shop or spend money and you don't have it. Set your boundary. You packed your food, you gonna slam click, and you're just gonna call it what it is. Don't feel bad. Or if, you know, self-care is so important to me that I want you guys to understand that self-care is not all about massages and getting your nails done and getting a facial. Self-care is drinking water. Self-care is slam clicking and getting sleep because you've been flying back to back and you are tired. Self-care is eating fruits. Self-care is doing the Santiago, Dominican Republic layover just to eat the fruit. That is self-care to me. If you guys rock with me and you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I lay over there a lot. The breakfast is incredible, the food is incredible, the hospitality, the people, the culture, everything. I love it. But set your boundaries as a flight attendant. Y'all see it's real cute, little New York City vibe. I live in Manhattan, so y'all gonna see some cars driving by in the back. It's so cute. But you know, set your boundaries. And also when it comes to your crew members or whatever, just how people treat you, it's really important to operate with a mindset. Like I told y'all, when I work my flights, this comes to everybody on that plane. I don't wake up to them, I don't go to sleep to them. However, like if people talk about me, they always say Tika is so nice. I am. I'm really, 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 really nice. But I'm also really, 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 really aware. Okay, my intuition, I discern. I don't play games about me, so I'm not gonna allow anybody to play games about me. So set your boundaries is my whole point. And you can easily set boundaries by being a kind person, by being positive. You don't gotta raise your voice, you don't gotta speak negative to nobody, but don't allow anybody to mistreat you, okay? In any capacity. And we set boundaries different ways. So I just wanted to put that out there, okay? Set your boundaries, boo. Okay, that's why I had to pull up on y'all with this video. Speaking of pulling up, let's talk bases, because y'all been in my DMs. And this is a little bit more specific for the airline that I work for. So somebody hit me up the other day and they were like, I know you're a little biased because you already lived in New York, but base wise, like if I go off to training and I only get XYZ amount of options, what should I choose? Honestly, I wasn't biased because I live in New York. I chose New York because there was a guy that I had found on Instagram when I was doing my research for being a flight attendant. I could barely find anything, but I always would find stuff through hashtags. So I found him and he was based in New York and he was from like Chicago or something like that. And I was just like, wow, he's from Chicago, but he chose New York. And always, all he told me really was like, it's a junior base, it's a really good base. So I just went off of that because I trusted him through my process. Anyway, coming to New York obviously was a no-brainer for me. But think about it. If I had lived in New York already and I came to New York and it was a bad base, I could have transferred out to another base. But the reason why I rock with New York so hard is for the very reason that I'm about to give you, that just happened like right before I turned the camera on. somebody just picked up my 3-day trip. Granted, it was a 3-day trip to Dakar, Senegal, but the point is, somebody the other day picked up my 2-day San Francisco that had a 3-hour sit in between. I've had people pick up my Redeye Trips. There is something for everybody. There is all types of trips here. So while you have that red eye that leaves at night and gets back in the morning, that's perfect for the mom that put her kids to bed and wants to bring her kid to school or whatever have you. You got the international trips. Like, I haven't really been doing turns. What I used to fly before is not what I fly now. I used to be the turn queen. I'm not the turn queen anymore. Now I'm just the equal opportunity flight attendant. But yeah, so, you know, my point is that in New York, we take care of each other. We hold each other down. And I've met some amazing new hires. I taught them what I know. So it's a beautiful thing to see them not working A days. To see them their schedules come out and they make moves like shoes. Boom, they don't got A days no more. Yeah, they might have took like 4 days for their A days, but they doing things the right way and never, ever stop doing things the right way. Always continue to do things the right way. Always be a good person. God's gonna bless you, okay? Or I just wanted to put that word in here. But my point is, I taught them what I know, and why wouldn't I, right? Because each one teach one. That's how I operate over here. We take care of each other in New York. So even, I don't plan to live in New York forever, honestly. Like, I don't know that I'll be living in New York in like the next 2 years. So I know I'll be here the next year, but like the next 2 years, even if I transfer, like, well, not transfer, but even if I move, I'm gonna stay based in New York, because here we take care of each other, and I love that. Like, this is really the concrete jungle where dreams are made. Like, Alicia wasn't lying when she said that, girl. Like, that's real talk, okay? So pull up on me, you know what I'm saying? Boost my seniority in the base too. But you know, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. If you see me, say hi. Listen, I'm gonna always teach what I know, because this is what I know to be true, is that God is blessing those who look out for others. So that's what I do, okay? I have single-handedly influenced thousands of people to get their wings. The most crucial part is people actually planning, plotting, strategizing, and executing. People will plan, they will plot, they will strategize, but y'all, some of y'all who are not getting your wings, you're not executing. Hear me out. It's not about you showing up with your LV bag. What is it? Is it Teflar, whatever those bags. I'm not into labels, and like, I'm not really into like all that kind of stuff. It's not about you showing up in any of that. It's about what's in here. Okay? Okay. It's about what's in here. If this ain't right, then that's not going to translate when you get there. So some of y'all still have this thing where you think that you could watch YouTube videos, you could read Glassdoor, and you could show up, and that's the execution. That's not the execution. You could plan, you could plot, you could strategize, but if you don't execute, you're not going to get your wings, and it's your fault. And I say that with tough love. I have talked about interview attire before. Now, you don't gotta show up in black and white looking like you in a sea of penguins, but you also not trying to show up like you ready to get me bodied. Like, y'all, I don't think it's that hard. I think the best advice that I can give you is to go to Amazon.com. And yes, a lot of people be wearing these dresses, but they work. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. If you go to Amazon.com, if you type in flight attendant dress, you will see a variety of dresses. Choose the one that works best for you. Or if you want to rock a pantsuit, do that. Rock a skirt suit, do that. Whatever makes you feel the most beautiful. Whatever is going to make you feel super confident. Whatever is just going to highlight everything that's wonderful about your being, wear that. Someone just hit me up and said, can they wear a turtleneck? Like, is that appropriate? Absolutely, I think it is. Especially this time of the year, it's perfect to wear a turtleneck. Now, I don't know if you're hiding tattoos and that's why you want to wear a turtleneck. But if that is why you want to wear a turtleneck, make sure that you disclose that information to the airline that is going to hire you, because you just don't want to, you know, you've got to do things the right way. You don't want to operate and not be honest, because it's going to come back to bite you. So that I know to be true. Not personal experience, but I know that to be true. It's happened to people. So not quite sure why you want to wear the turtleneck, but I love me a turtleneck. What? Okay. At the end of the day, I just want you guys to continue showing your heart. Show your heart, show your heart, show your heart. That has literally become my flight attendant motto. Show your heart. I feel like it's so easy to exude love, to exude peace, and all things, we'll call them pink, all things pink and happy. And at this point, I'm just rambling and this video is way too long. So I hope that, you know, me just popping on here, giving you guys a little bit more inspiration, because that's what we do. We keeps it real, we keeps it cute, but we put it on mute. Stay tuned. And God is good. He's amazing. He's just taking me places and taking me on a journey, and I'm taking you with me. So in the meantime, in between time, until you see me again, make sure you continue to stay beautiful from the inside to the out. Let your light shine. Let nothing or no one stop you from growing, glowing, and earning your wings. You owe it to you to change your life. I'm so excited for you guys. I've always been, and I will always be here to support you. So until you see me again, stay beautiful. Bye.